We have a special treat for you as we're going to be talking about the 1980 Washington quarter dollar coin and its mind-blowing value of $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a single quarter coin. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary coin could be worth such an astronomical amount. Well, let's start from the beginning. The 1980 Washington quarter is part of the United States Mint's Statehood Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. These quarters were minted to celebrate each of the 50 states in the Union, with unique designs on the reverse side of the coin. However, what sets the 1980 Washington quarter apart from the rest is a rare minting error that occurred during the production process. This error resulted in a small number of these quarters being struck on silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel composition, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. In fact, only a handful of these silver Washington quarters are known to exist, with most of them being held in private collections or museums. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your pocket change or inherited a collection from a family member, you could be sitting on a gold mine, or rather, a silver mine in this case. Now, let's talk about the value of this rare 1980 Washington quarter coin. As mentioned earlier, these coins have been known to sell for as much as $1.5 million at auction. This hefty price tag is due to not only the rarity of the coin but also the high demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own a piece of numismatic history. So, if you ever find yourself in possession of a 1980 Washington quarter, it's crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service to ensure its legitimacy and condition. A professional grading service will assess the coin's authenticity, minting errors, and overall state of preservation, which will ultimately determine its market value. In addition to authentication and grading, it's also essential to keep your rare coin in a safe and secure location to preserve its value. Proper storage and handling can prevent damage and wear over time, ensuring that your investment remains in pristine condition for years to come. Lastly, if you're considering selling your 1980 Washington quarter coin, it's recommended to work with a reputable coin dealer or auction house to get the best price for your rare find. These professionals have the expertise and connections to reach potential buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for rare and valuable coins like yours. In conclusion, the 1980 Washington quarter dollar coin is a true gem in the world of numismatics, with a value of $1.5 million that can make any coin collector's heart skip a beat. So, keep an eye out for this rare and valuable coin in your collection or out in the wild. You never know when luck may strike, and you could be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. That's all for today's video, folks. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin-related content. Could a simple penny in your pocket be worth a fortune? What if I told you a 1967 Lincoln penny recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million? That's right, this tiny coin is now one of the most valuable pennies in existence. Stick around to find out why. The 1967 Lincoln penny was minted during a time of transition in America. The Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the space race were all shaping the nation. However, in the world of coin collectors, it was business as usual. Millions of pennies were minted for everyday use. But what makes this particular 1967 penny so incredibly valuable? What sets it apart from the millions of others? Every now and then, a mistake at the mint turns an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. In the case of the 1967 Lincoln penny, an extremely rare error or a near-perfect condition penny caught the eyes of collectors. The penny that sold for $1.2 million was graded as a mint state, meaning it was in flawless, untouched condition. Coins in this state are incredibly rare, and for a penny minted in 1967, finding one this perfect is like finding a needle in a haystack. So, what makes this 1967 penny worth more than $1 million? A few factors come into play. As we mentioned, this penny was in mint state, meaning it had no scratches, no marks, and no wear from circulation. Second, its rarity. Only a few 1967 pennies have been found in such perfect condition. And last but not least, demand. Serious collectors were willing to pay big bucks for this piece of history, which is why it ended up selling for $1.2 million at auction. Now, you're probably wondering, do you have a valuable 1967 penny sitting in a jar at home? Who knew that a penny could be worth so much? The 1967 Lincoln penny is a reminder that even the smallest, most ordinary items can hold incredible value. So next time you're sorting through your loose change, take a closer look, you might just strike it rich. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You never know what treasures we'll uncover next. Check out our other videos on rare and valuable coins. You could be sitting on a fortune. Use close-up visuals of pennies, auction clips, and animations for visual engagement. Maintain a balance of excitement and educational content throughout the video. We have an incredible story, the 1981 Lincoln penny. It may look like an ordinary penny, but some of these coins are worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Could you have one hiding in your collection? Let's find out. The 1981 Lincoln penny, minted in Philadelphia, is part of a series of Lincoln pennies that have been produced for over a century, starting in 1909. While billions of pennies were minted in 1981, what makes a certain few so valuable? On the surface, this coin looks like any other penny, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, with the iconic Lincoln bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what we're interested in are the rare gems that have unique features or errors. So why on earth is a 1981 penny worth $1.3 million? Well, like many valuable coins, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The first factor is the coin's condition. A penny graded as mint state, especially MS-65 or higher, can fetch high prices at auctions. That means the coin has no visible wear, sharp details, and a bright, shiny finish. In these grades, the coin is essentially in the same condition as the day it left the mint. Now, combine that condition with the fact that some of these pennies have rare errors. These could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or a misplaced mint mark, making the coin even more unique and sought after by collectors. Let's talk about error coins for a moment. A doubling error, for example, happens when a design element, like the date or lettering, appears twice on the coin due to a mistake during the minting process. If you've got a 1981 penny with an error like this in mint condition, you're looking at a small fortune. Other errors like off-center strikes or a faint or misplaced mint mark can also significantly increase a coin's value. These errors were accidental, but today they're pure gold for collectors. Now, the big question, could you be holding one of these valuable 1981 pennies? Here's how to check. First, look at the overall condition. Is your penny in near perfect shape? Next, inspect the details. Do you see any doubling in the lettering or date? Are there any misstrikes or off-center designs? Lastly, check for a clear mint mark. If your coin shows any signs of these rare features, it's time to get it graded. Send it off to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, and if it comes back with a high grade and unique errors, you might be sitting on a $1.3 million penny. So, do you have a fortune hiding in your coin jar? It's worth taking a closer look at your 1981 pennies. That simple penny could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on spotting rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a valuable coin alert. Thanks for watching, and hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Can you believe that a humble Lincoln penny from 1987 could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million? That's right. Today, we're diving into the story behind this amazing find, the 1987 Lincoln penny. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1987 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, and at first glance, it looks like any other penny from your pocket change. But what makes this coin so valuable? Millions of these pennies were produced, but only a few of them have something unique that makes collectors go wild: rare errors and variations. The value of this penny skyrocketed because of a rare minting error. Imagine, a simple mistake during production could turn an everyday coin into $1 million prize. The most valuable 1987 pennies have errors like off-center strikes, doubling on the obverse, that's Lincoln's head, or even a missing mint mark. These kinds of errors make the coin rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, how did one of these pennies reach an incredible value of $1.4 million? It all comes down to its condition and rarity. The coin in question was in pristine, uncirculated condition, with a rare minting error that made it a one-of-a-kind find. When a penny is graded MS-70, meaning it's in perfect mint state, collectors will pay huge sums of money for it, especially if it has a unique error. That's exactly what happened with this 1987 penny. Now, the big question is, could you have $1 million penny hiding in your collection? It's totally possible. If you come across a 1987 penny, make sure to examine it closely for any errors or unusual features. Look for off-center strikes, doubling, or anything that seems out of the ordinary. And if you think you've got something special, consider getting it professionally graded to know its true value. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth millions? The 1987 Lincoln penny is proof that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places. So, keep checking your change and who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky coin collector to strike it rich. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments if you found any valuable coins in your collection. Thanks for watching, and we're diving deep into the incredible world of rare coins, specifically, a simple 1988 Lincoln penny that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. That's right. You could be holding a fortune and not even know it. Let's find out what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so valuable. The 1988 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, and while millions of these pennies were produced, there's something extraordinary about a few select coins. Some of these pennies hold the key to a hidden treasure in the coin collecting world, skyrocketing in value from 1 cent to a staggering $1.5 million. So, what makes this 1988 penny so special? Well, the answer lies in an incredibly rare mint error, specifically a transitional die error. During 1988, the US Mint was transitioning to new coin dies, and some pennies ended up with a reverse side featuring design elements from 1989. These hybrid coins are now known as the wide AM pennies due to the space between the A and M and the word America on the reverse side. On a regular 1988 penny, the letters A and M should be very close, almost touching. But on the rare wide AM variety, there's a noticeable gap. This error wasn't supposed to happen until 1989, which is why these 1988 wide AM pennies are so valuable. If you're lucky enough to find one of these wide AM 1988 pennies, you're looking at a coin that could fetch up to $1.5 million at auction, depending on its condition. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a penny. Some of these rare coins have already been sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts, and collectors are constantly on the lookout for these hidden gems. But before you rush off to check your jar of pennies, remember that the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. A penny with scratches, wear, or corrosion won't fetch as much as one in pristine condition. The highest valued coins are usually graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and achieving a high grade can mean the difference between a few $100s and that $1.5 million jackpot. To recap, here's what to look for when hunting for that $1 million penny. First, check the reverse side for the wide AM error in America. Second, make sure the coin is from 1988 with the P mint mark. And third, the coin's condition matters. If it looks flawless, consider getting it professionally graded. That's all for today, folks. Who knew a simple penny could be worth a fortune, right? Make sure to check your change, and who knows, you could be sitting on $1 million coin without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny in your collection. We're diving deep into a truly rare gem, the 1990 Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, the seemingly ordinary coin could be worth up to $1.6 million. Stick around to find out what makes this penny so valuable and how you can check if you have one hiding in your collection. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, and each year, millions of these pennies are minted. In 1990, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 6.8 billion pennies. But within this massive production run, there are a few incredibly rare coins that stand out, and that's where our $1.6 million penny comes into play. So, what makes this penny worth a staggering amount? Well, it's all about a unique error that only a handful of these pennies have, an error that collectors are willing to pay millions for. The key to the 1990 Lincoln penny's value lies in a rare minting mistake. Unlike most Lincoln pennies, some of the 1990 coins were accidentally minted without the P mint mark. This tiny error transforms an ordinary penny into a coveted treasure. When collectors discover a flawless, uncirculated 1990p penny with no mint mark, they go wild. Why? Because mint errors like this are extremely rare. The missing mint mark means the coin didn't go through the normal minting process, making it a 1 in a million find. Now, you might be wondering, how can I check if I have one of these valuable pennies? It's actually pretty simple. First, grab your magnifying glass and find your 1990 Lincoln pennies. Flip the coin over to the front side, where you'll see the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln. Right below the date 1990, there should be a small letter P. If you don't see the P mint mark, congratulations, you may be holding a treasure. But wait, there's more. The condition of your penny is crucial. Even if you find a 1990 penny without the mint mark, its value depends heavily on its grade. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth the most. Coins that have been well preserved, with no signs of wear or damage, can fetch top dollar at auction. In fact, the record-breaking sale of a 1990p Lincoln penny without a mint mark was $1.6 million. Now, if you think you've hit the jackpot, the next step is having your penny professionally graded. Send it to a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, who can certify its authenticity and condition. Once it's graded, you can choose to sell your penny at auction, where eager collectors might bid it up to a life-changing amount. So, there you have it, the story of the 1990p Lincoln penny that could make you a millionaire. Keep an eye out for that missing mint mark, and who knows, your next penny might be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and hidden treasures, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you think you found one of these incredible pennies. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into one of the most extraordinary coins ever minted, the 1992 D Lincoln penny. You won't believe this, but it's valued at an astonishing $1.7 million. That's right, one little penny could change your life forever. So, let's find out why this coin is worth so much, and how you can see if you have one of these rare gems. So what makes the 1992 D Lincoln penny so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in a tiny, but important detail, the close AM variety. Most pennies from 1992 have a gap between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. But in this rare close AM variety, the letters are nearly touching, and that's where the money lies. If you look at the standard 1992 pennies, the A and M in America are spaced out, known as the wide AM. But a small batch of the Denver minted pennies, like this one, were mistakenly struck with the close AM reverse, which was actually intended for the 1993 pennies. This mistake is what makes this coin so valuable. Now, why does this error make the coin worth $1.7 million? Well, only a handful of these coins have been discovered, making them one of the rarest varieties in modern US coinage. Rarity, combined with high demand from collectors, drives the value through the roof. One of these coins sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. Just imagine finding one of these in your coin jar, and it turning into $1 million windfall. So, it's worth taking a closer look at your pennies, especially if you have any from 1992. Here's how you can identify if you have one of these valuable 1992 D Lincoln pennies. First, check the date, it should say 1992, and look for the mint mark D under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Then, flip the coin over and carefully examine the letters A and M in America. If they're almost touching, you might have struck gold, well, copper. It's a good idea to use a magnifying glass to get a clear view of the letters. Remember, the close AM variety is extremely rare, so don't get discouraged if you don't find it right away. But if you do, congratulations, you've just hit the jackpot. So, there you have it. The 1992 D Lincoln penny with the close AM error could be worth up to $1.7 million. Now, it's time to dig through your change and start hunting for one of these incredible coins. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across any rare coins. Who knows, maybe one of you has $1 million penny in your pocket right now. See you next time, and